everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Amy here. I hope you're all well. I am here with my favourite video of the month, completed pages for July. I hope all is well. Some quick stats before we start. I end the month with 1,301 subscribers. Hello to everybody that's new. So that's an increase of 48. Thank you very much for hitting that button. I've done 5 videos this month, including this one, no lives, and I've participated in 10 hashtags. And I haven't done very many pages this month. I think I've done more than what I've written here. I think I've done 10, maybe 11 because I've done a double page. But it's a bit odd. But I have had an extremely busy July. I think if you watch my colour along, I've done 2 colour along videos, 2 parts. You'll know what I've been up to this month. So that'd be why I've not done as many as I usually do. But we're going to get cracking. So, to start with, that's one at the end. I started the month with Matchstick Mouse Summer by Morgan O'Brien. And I did this one, this cute little page. This was coloured with Arteza Expert pencils. No, not pencils. Based with Arteza Everblend alcohol markers, then shaded with Arteza Expert pencils. I used acrylic paint pens to go around the flowers. I think I went around all of them. There's some Pentel Dual Hybrid on the centres of the flowers in some places. And that is essentially it. And I can't remember. I think the yellow around the outside is a silky crayon, but I can't quite remember, but it's a very pale yellow. It's quite pretty. I was having a really yellow month. You'll see more of that later. But yeah, really cute page. I think that may even have been my first, oh no, maybe not. I was going to say it was my first one in the summer book, but I don't think that's true. I think I did one last month. So that's Morgan O'Brien, Matchstick Mouse, a summer colouring book. Then I wanted to do a Lulu Mayo this month, and I hadn't done anything in A Million Bears for a long time, and this is one of my favourites. And I did this page, and it was so much fun to do. So lots and lots of stuff used on this page. Primarily Brute Funa macarons. I wanted the washing machine to be like a white creamy colour, and for these bits to be metallic. So that's why. So it's Brute Funa macaron pencils. I think that's pretty much. So these browns will be Arteza Experts. This is Arteza Expert, but the lighter colours are all Brute Funa macarons. There's Arteza Expert pencils. That's for the browns on some of these bears. Calero watercolour, and I think this is mint. So that's Calero watercolour there, and around like the seal of the door. I used some Ecoline water-based markers for the purple background. I used some Spectrum Noir sparkle pens for like this. I don't know if you can see it, kind of outlining the washing machine. Then there's some stickers outlining each of the circles on the washing machine. I think you can just about pick that up. I had a lot of fun with this. There's also acrylic paint pen markers outlining some of the bears. I love the way it's come out. I love the metallic. It's colourful, it's cute. And it's what I envisaged, I think. And I'm really looking forward to do this page as well. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that, a lot of sparkle. And the watercolour came out really well. Normally when I use it in this book, it comes out really like blotchy. But it seemed to work really well. And the Ecoline brush pens work well as well. So that was fun. That was Lulu Mayo's A Million Bears. Then I did a double page from Die Welt unter der Lupe zu Wasser by Rita Berman. I don't know why, but I chose a page. I chose this page, double page spread. I have no idea why, it just called to me. I instantly regretted it once I started colouring in all these blue bubbles. but I have to say I love the outcome. And I asked once I'd coloured all the blue, I said to my husband, what do I do with all these animals? He said they need to be all the same colour palette. And he said red, orange and yellow would work really well. So that's why my colour choices are the way they are. So the blue bubbles are Brute Food and Macarons, Arteza Experts, Pentel Dual Hybrid, lots of other sparkly gel pens. So I basically got all the blues out of my Arteza Expert and just filled the page. Same with the gel pens. And I really like the blue background. And then I pulled out, I may have even written it down. Let me see. I pulled out about 4 or 5 colours for the animals. I haven't written it down. I thought I had. For the colours. And I stuck to that with a limited colour palette. And I think I got some really good combos. Like I really love this shell here. I really love this fish. And then I also got some gel pen, Pentel Dual Hybrid up to complement that red and orange. And then for the circles, I used a Blue Pearl Calero watercolour paint. So it gives this like iridescent sheen on the circles. And I used some stickles here as well for more bubbles. I absolutely love the way this has turned out. I think it's got to be my favourite for the month, I think. And in fact, it was like a labour of love and it took me absolutely ages. Also the reason. But yeah, loved it. There's another one really similar to that, and I think in the land book with all leaves. I don't know if I'll have the same patience, but we shall see. But yeah, loved it. Loved it, loved it. Rita Berman, Die Welt unter die Lupe zu Wasser. Next we have Magical Dawn by Hannah Carzon. And I decided to choose a colour palette. So I have some colour palettes on Pinterest. And so I picked one. In fact, I think I chose the page first. So I chose this page. And then I looked for a colour palette which I thought would suit it. I will put that probably here for you to see. And this is where it turned out. So it was like 5 colours. I think I used... Black Widow pencils. It was 5 colours of Black Widow pencils. Then I used some Pentel Dual Hybrid for the silver stars. Some Pentel Dual Hybrid for the like little sand things in here. Pentel Dual Hybrid for bits down here. I used an acrylic paint pen to go around the hourglass. Then in the background, I used Neocolour 2. And my big regret with the background is that I didn't do it this dark colour. And I really wish I'd been a bit bolder and gone a bit darker in the background, because I then splattered it with silver Winsor & Newton ink, which you can just about pick up, I think, in the background. And I think that would have been picked up much better if it had been a darker background. But hey-ho, you live and learn. It's the first time I've ever done it using a 5 colour palette. I did stick to it, so I'm really pleased with that. I'm not sure I liked it. I felt restricted, but maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. I am going to try it again, I think, and maybe be a bit bolder next time. But I do like the way that it turned out. I had a bit of seepage. I'm not very neat, but I'll probably be able to cover that up. But I do like the way it turned out, and I'm getting better with using my Neocolour 2s, which is a bonus. So that was Magical Dawn by Hannah Carzon. Then I did a lot of buddy colours with my daughter this month in Balls of Fluff, which is a Hatchet Heroes book. We did the Cat Cafe, first of all. I will, if you look on my Instagram, which is @colouringwithamy on Instagram, you will see her version of this. We went for very similar colours. So I did this with Black Widow pencils. There's Derwent Ink Tent, which is on the background. There's Pentel Dual Hybrid in the lamps. There's Posca pens. And yeah, this is Buddy Colour with Imogen. I love my colour combos. Chocolate, vanilla and pink. Love the way the leaves came out on the plants. I just had a lot of fun with this page and I really enjoyed it. And the Black Widow seemed to work really nicely on this paper. So that was that one. And then we did another one in here as well, which was the dog, raining cats and dogs. I don't think I've written this down. So again, I think I use my Black Widow pencils, a bit of Brute Funa macarons, backgrounds Neocolour 2, and then I use a Sakura Jelly Roll Metallic for the raindrops. Again, had a lot of fun. Hers is, my daughter's picture is amazing. I haven't actually put this on Instagram yet, but because I haven't taken a picture of hers, but her colour choices for this page are amazing and I absolutely love them. Hers is really earthy. But yeah, I will put that on Instagram once I've taken a picture. But yeah, that's 2 pictures from Balls of Fluff, Hatchet Heroes. Then I did another one from Nicolette de la Fray, Colours of Daydreams, and this was a labour of love, I have to say. And I cracked open some different supplies to do this one. So I used Black Widow pencils. I also used Derwent drawing pencils on the roof and on the wood. So that was all new. I used Sakura Jelly Roll, I think on the this here. I don't know where else. Probably on here, but that was a very metallic-y jelly pen. I don't think that was Sakura. Used Silky crayons in the background for the sky, and then some stickles just in the leaves. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like just above the house. But yeah, this was and in the window frame. I don't know if you can pick that up. But yeah, this was a labour of love, and I really like the way it came out. Actually, the paper is so shockingly bad. But the Black Widow seemed to work quite well, as did the Derwent drawing actually. So yeah, I like the way it turned out. It was pretty. So yeah, that was Colours of Daydreams by Nicolette de la Fray. Then I did one from Enchanted Earth. I don't think this was a buddy colour. I don't think so. Enchanted Earth, there was a cactus colour along, so I really fancied joining in with that. And the page I did is, oh, my paper stick to it, so I'm glad I put this, it was this one. I don't even know if I've, Cactus and Turtles, yeah. So I use my Albic Dura, Faber-Castell Albic Dura pencils, and I primarily used them dry. And I really enjoyed that in this book. I did use my polychromos as well with them, and that worked brilliantly well. But I really liked using them dry in this book. There is Silky crayons in the background, which made this orange here. This is Cosmic Shimmer Opal Glaze, because I wanted it to be a red moon. So that's what that is. There's Stickles. And that's what this glitter is here. So I think that's Solar Flare. I just had a lot of fun with this. And I loved it. Absolutely loved the way it turned out. And this is where my yellow came in this month. I used a lot of yellow and orange. Turtles, I think. Yeah, they were Albert Dura as well. Had a lot of fun. I made sure that my cactuses all looked different. So I was quite surprised I managed to do that. I just had a blast. It was a really scary page to start, but I just started with the flowers. Actually, no, I started with the leaves, and then I moved to the flowers, picking out the ones that were the same, and just did elements a bit at a time, and suddenly the page was finished. So yeah, that was Melpomene Chatsu Panajutu's Enchanted Earth. Then my final page for this month, oh no, there's another one as well I finished today, is Monster from Cat 22 by Sugar Sweet, and that's this one. And I did this as a buddy colour with Pixie's Projects, and I will put hers here. I absolutely love her background. I love the colour choices she made for that. I do not like my background. Hence the reason I put glitter all over it, which is my normal go-to when I screw something up. But yes, I wish I'd done something similar to what she'd done with her background. But I loved Monster. I saw it as a ginger cat. There is based in Arteza Everblend markers. I don't know if I wrote this down. No, I didn't. Went over with Arteza Expert. There is Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste in Pink Flamingo. There is Posca pens outlining the hearts. There is Stickles on the monster. I don't know if you can pick that up. There is Stickles on the heart up here. So just a lot of glitter. But these pages are a lot of fun. And they're nice because they're very similar like Matchstick Mouse. But that's with Pixie's Projects Buddy Colouring. And we are doing another one Buddy Colour next month. I think we are doing this one next month. So I look forward to doing another one. Thank you very much for doing that with me. And then the last one I have for this month, which I finished today, which was also a buddy colour with my daughter, was this cute little page. So this was Arteza Everblend markers, shading with Arteza Expert pencils. There's no glitter on this whatsoever, and then there's Posca pen in the background to create like little stars. But I really had fun with that. I love the vibrancy of the colours, the green and the yellow, and it's just such a cute picture. And I love the little bat. So yeah, my daughter hasn't quite finished hers, but that was the one I finished this one today. I do have a couple of whips, which I will just share with you. So one of them is one that we're doing a colour along in Minor Ricer Dirk Asian, and we're doing that on screen, and we've started. We haven't got much left to do, so I will make sure that I do finish this within the next week with you on screen. So that's one whip, and another whip I have is from Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford, and I'm doing the bottles page, and I've got that I've nearly finished all of the inside of the bottles, and now I've got to work all the jars. Now I've just got to work on the tops and work out what colour each jar is going to be. So those two should definitely be finished for next month, for August. So that's it. That is my completed pages for July, and a couple of whips. And I don't normally have whips, so I don't quite know what's going on. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you join me on the colour alongs. If there's anything you'd like to see this month, do let me know. Happy to show you anything. If you'd like to do a buddy colour, drop me a message in the comments or DM me on Instagram. And I hope you all have a good month of colouring.